Hello, everyone. My name is Jackie, and I am the librarian here at the Iron River Public Library. And we are here for our final story time for 2021. So let us get started. Old Crow is here to help us sing our opening song. Tell me a story, tell me a story, tell me a story, one you haven't said. Tell me about the birds and bees, how to make the chicken sneeze. What? Shoo! Tell me a story. And then he enjoys that song. So something else he also enjoys is being out in the cold weather. When you go out these days, it's kind of chilly, isn't it? We have to put on a hat and mittens and a scarf and coat and boots, and snow pants. Not like a crow who's got all those feathers to keep him nice and warm, isn't it? Well, one of the things that's fun about going out and playing in the snow and getting all cold is then you get to go inside and enjoy the warmth that much more. Outside of drinking hot cocoa to help warm me up, something that else is wonderful to eat to help warm me up is soup or stew. When you eat that, it makes your tummy all nice and warm, and it spreads all over your arms and legs and gets you all nice and toasty again, doesn't it? Well, there's lots of different kinds of soups. There's vegetable soups and beef soups and chicken soups and cream soups, and you name it, there's soup out there for it. I even had pizza soup, which is very good too. But one of the favorite ones is chicken. Now, chicken soup is just what the wolf is thinking about in The Wolf's Chicken Stew by Keiko, Kasza. There once lived a wolf who loved to eat more than anything else in the world. As soon as he finished one meal, he began to think of the next. Look at that. He already has eaten his fish, and he's got 2 containers here. That's something, man. A plate that probably had pie on, a hot beverage, a cold beverage, and even some jello or some gravy or something like that. He had a lot of food, but he was already thinking, time to think of something new. One day, he's out there in the woods, isn't he? Hiding by the tree. The wolf got a terrible craving for chicken stew. All day long, he walked across the forest in search of a delicious chicken. Finally, he spotted one. Ah, she's just perfect for my stew, he thought. Now the wolf crept closer. But just as he was about to grab his prey, look at he's trying to sneak up on her. See what happens. He had another idea. Look at he's sitting by the tree, watch her walk away. If there were just some way to fatten this bird a little more, he thought, there would be all the more stew for me. So the wolf ran home to his kitchen and began to cook. He's got his recipe book. He's got sugar, flour, eggs, and he's making something in a big pot. Let's see what he's making. Ooh, look at that tall thing, isn't it? First, he made 100 scrumptious pancakes. Look at them all lined up there, with the syrup running down and the butter melting on top. That sounds really good. Then late at night, he left them on the chicken's porch right there. Eat well, my pretty chicken, he cried. Get nice and fat for my stew. Now, what else is he making? The next night, he brought 100 scrumptious donuts. Don't those donuts look good? There's ones with chocolate topping and strawberry and powdered sugar and glazed. All kinds of yummy, yummy donuts. Probably even some on there that are filled with berries and it sprinkles on. Yummy, yummy stuff. He says, eat well, my pretty chicken, he cried. Get nice and fat for my stew. Do you guys like donuts? Yeah, so do I. So Those look really good, don't they, these donuts? And on the next night, he brought a scrumptious cake weighing 100 pounds. How many layers is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 layers of cake, and then there's some berries on top even. Yummy, yummy. Eat well, my pretty chicken, he cried. Get nice and fat for my stew. At last, all was ready. This was the night he had been waiting for. He put a large stew pot on the fire and set out joyfully to find his dinner. He's walking up to the house of chicken. Look at that. It even says chicken right on the top of the door. That chicken must be as fat as a balloon by now, he thought. Let's see. See what he could see. But as he peeked into the chicken's house, she opened the door. And suddenly the chicken screeched. Oh, so it was you, Mr. Wolf. Look at, she's so happy to see him. But look at him. He looks kind of afraid of Mrs. Chicken. Oh my goodness. He's afraid of her. I wonder why. Children, children, look. The pancakes and the donuts and that scrumptious cake. They weren't from Auntie. All those presents were from Uncle Wolf. Look at him. He's kind of bashful in front of all those chickens. Look at them. There's so many of them. Oh my goodness. He didn't realize what he was walking into. The baby chicks jumped all over the wolf and gave him 100 kisses. Kissed the top of his head, his cheeks, his muzzle, his arms, his sitting in his elbow, kissing his legs and his feet. And look at that, they're even on his tail. Oh, they're giving him all kinds of love, aren't they? Oh, thank you, Uncle Wolf. You're the best cook in the world. Wow, that wasn't what he was expecting, was it? Uncle Wolf didn't have chicken stew that night, but Mrs. Chicken fixed him a nice dinner anyway. Aw, shucks, he thought as he walked home. Maybe tomorrow I'll bake those little critters 100 scrumptious cookies. How many of you like cookies? Oh, so do I. Look at that. And he did. There's a basket of cookies for all the little chicks to eat. Oh, he had such a good time at the chicken house, didn't he? Now, there's a difference between stew and soup. The biggest thing is that soup is a lot thinner and stew is a little thicker, but they both taste really good on a cold, cold day. And one of the things Mrs. Chicken might have made the wolf was pea soup. Yeah, that's another one. It has a beautiful green look to it. It's nice and yummy. It sticks to the ribs, as they say. Now, we're going to pretend to make soup. We have our peas here. These are our peas. Okay, how many peas do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 peas. And our song goes like this. One little pea jumped into the pot and waited for the soup to get hot. 2 little peas, 1, 2, jumped into the pot and waited for the soup to get hot. What comes after 2? 1, 2, 3. 3 little peas jumped into the pot and waited for the soup to get hot. What's after 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little peas jumped into the pot and waited for the soup to get hot. Finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little peas jumped into the pot and waited for the stew to get hot. Oh, and finally the soup got so hot that the soup got so hot that the little peas jumped out of the pot and like, that was a really hot soup, wasn't it? Let's try that again. Get our peas out again. 1 little pea jumped into the pot and waited for the soup to get hot. 1, 2. 2 little peas jumped into the pot and waited for the stew to get hot. 1, 2, 3. 3 little peas jumped into the pot, waiting for the stew to get hot. And next time, 1, 2, 3, peas jumped into the pot, waiting for the soup to get hot. Finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little peas jumped into the pot, waiting for the soup to get hot. Finally, the soup got so hot that they jumped out. That is the end of that. Now, we've been sitting for a song and a story, and some of you might be getting a few wiggles. So you know what? We're going to stand up and we are going to get rid of those. We're going to sing a song called Shake by Sillies out. First of all, we have to shake. And then we have to clap. Then we have to jump. Then we have to yawn. And then we have to shake again. Goes like this. I gotta shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Wiggle my wiggles away. I gotta clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out. And wiggle my wiggles away. I gotta jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. And wiggle my wiggles away. I'm gonna yawn, 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 my sleep is out. Yawn, 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 my sleep is out. Yawn, 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 my sleep is out. And wiggle my wiggles away. I gotta shake, shake, shake my jiggles. Shake, shake, shake my sillies up. Shake, shake, shake my sillies up. Wiggle my wiggles away. And wiggle my wiggles away. All right, we got our shake them out around. Ah, good deal. Now that you showed me what good shakers you are, let's see what good stirrers you are. Because all that wiggling, we got a little hungry. And we're going to make soup ourselves. We're going to have a song. Here is our big pot. That's going to be making a big pot of soup. And we're going to stir, stir, and stir our soup. Okay, our song goes like this. To the tune of roll, roll, roll your boat. Stir, stir, stir your soup. Stir it all day long. Add some onions. Take a taste. Soup will make us strong. Stir, stir, stir your soup. Stir it all day long. Add some leeks. Another vegetable. Take a taste. Soup will make us strong. Stir, stir, stir your soup. Stir it all day long. Add some carrots. Take a taste. Soup will make us strong. Stir, stir, stir your soup. Stir it all day long. Add some broccoli. Take a taste. Soup will make us strong. Stir, stir, stir your soup. Stir it all day long. Add some mushrooms. Take a taste. Soup will make us strong. Let's do that again. You guys did such a good job stirring and make our soup. Stir, stir, stir the soup. Stir it all day long. Add some mushrooms. Take a taste. Soup will make us strong. Stir, stir, stir your soup. Stir it all day long. Add some broccoli. Take a taste. Soup will make us strong. Stir, stir, stir your soup. Stir it all day long. Add some leeks. Take a taste. Soup will make us strong. Stir, stir, stir your soup. Stir it all day long. And a carrot. Take a taste. Soup will make us strong. Stir, stir, stir your soup. Stir it all day long. Add some onions. Take a taste. Soup will make us strong. Very good. Nice soup with all kinds of yummy, yummy vegetables in it. Well, vegetable soup is really good to taste. But one of the best soups to have when you are not feeling well is chicken soup. So when you got a stuffy nose or a sore throat or your head hurts and you just feel really, really bad, so sometimes having chicken soup helps a lot. And we're going to find that out in our next book called Chicken Soup by John van Leeuwen. See if I can get the pages turned. Oh, there's little chick. She's got a cold. She's sniffing and blowing her nose with the Kleenex. And she lives on a farm. Psst. Cow told sheep. What's the cow say? Moo, right. And sheep said, psst. She told pig. What's the sheep say? Bah. And then pig told goose, psst. What does pig say? Oink, oink, oink. And then goose told all the chickens, psst. He's going to use words this time. Mrs. Farmer has taken out the big pot and she's making chicken soup. Chicken soup, run for your lives. The chickens all skedaddled out of the hen house. All those chickens are afraid and they're running as fast as they could. But all except little Chickie. Little Chickie is so feeling icky, doesn't she? What's the matter? Asked Red Hen. I've got a cold in my beak, said little Chickie. Run away, said Red Hen. So, as the fly goes buzzing along and chases her down, she goes running. Little chick ran. She ran past the barn, past the clothesline, past the house, all the way up to the chicken or the hayloft. She hid in the hayloft, but all the hay tickled her beak. What is she gonna do? Suddenly she heard, here, chick, chick, clomp, clomp, clomp. Mr. Farmer's boots came closer and closer. Oh my gosh, he's looking for Chick. And she's gonna say, chew! The chickens all fluttered out of the hayloft into the milk room, running as fast as they could carry their little legs. Now little Chick hid in the pail. She's in the pail. But all of that milk tickled her beak. Uh-oh. Then she heard, here, Chick, Chick, clomp, clomp, clomp. Mr. Farmer's boots came closer and closer. Look at, they're hiding in the hay and by the cows. Are they going to be able to be kept there? Oh, let's find out. I think I'm going to get this page up. Shoo! The chickens all scattered out of the barn. Better get moving, the cow says, into the sheep meadow. Little Chick hid behind the sheep, but all that wool tickled her beak. Look, there's the fly again. She's hidden on the top of the sheep. There's a chicken there, there's a chicken there. One on top of this one and one hanging out over here. Here, Chick, Chick, clomp, clomp, clomp. Mr. Farmer's boots came closer and closer. Bah, shoo, says little Chick. Little Chick scurried out of the sheep meadow and into the pig pen. Better stop that sneezing, snorted Pig. Mr. Farmer's on your tail. Sniff. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Where could little Chick hide now? Run, hissed Goose. Better yet, fly. Little chick ran. She flapped her little wings, but she couldn't get off the ground because chickens don't really fly. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Mr. Farmer's boots were right behind her. Sniff, and she's trying to run. Oh, it's getting to be awful. She can't run and sneeze at the same time. She bounced. She somersaulted right into Mrs. Farmer's flower bed. Look at all those pretty flowers. Do you think those are going to help her cold? I'm afraid they might not. She might have to sneeze again. Ah, 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 shoo! Ah, there you are, said Mr. Farmer. I've been looking everywhere for you. He carried little Chickie to the kitchen. Why, you poor sick Chickie, said Mrs. Farmer. I made you so nice vegetable soup. Ah, chew, said the Chickie. So I guess the moral of the story is, unless you know they're actually making chicken soup, don't run for it. That was nice of Mrs. Farmer to make that nice vegetable soup, wasn't it though? Yeah. That helped Chickie with her cold a great deal. Well, that was the final book of our story time. And again, we will not be meeting for more story time until January. So hopefully we'll be able to meet in person at that time. It was spreading out, of course. So our final song is Goes to the Tune If You're Happy and You Know It. So we're going to clap our hands, stomp our feet, and then shout, oh, great. Here we go. Story time is over, clap your hands. Story time is over, clap your hands. Story time is done. I hope you had some fun. Story time is over, clap your hands. Story time is over, stomp your feet. Story time is over, stomp your feet. Story time is done. I hope you had some fun. Story time is over, stomp your feet. Story time is over, shout hooray. Hooray! Story time is over, shout hooray. Hooray! Story time is done. I hope you had some fun. Story time is over, shout hooray. Hooray! Story time is over, do all three. Hooray! Story time is over, do all three. Hooray! Story time is done. I hope you had some fun. Story time is over, do all three. Hooray! Thanks for coming, and we'll see you in January. Bye.